What's up, y'all? What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back to another episode of the Breezy Way. Of course, I got my boy Kane with me as always
What the business?
to give I guess his undeniable opinion about certain things. So y'all, we gonna talk about we ain't got no topic.
Yeah, we just in here.
We just out there in these streets. We ain't got no topic, but we are gonna talk about a couple of things that's that's as my grandmother say, yet in the news. Yet in the
That's
news.
for real.
So the first thing that I want to do is I want to touch on the fact of so many people are what's the word, judging, criticizing the Angela Bassett and Regina King kiss at the Oscars. Y'all, they not gay. I just thought I'd throw it out there. But if y'all have not seen the clip, let's watch it. Let me see if I can get to it. Y'all hold on. Watch this clip of the little kiss, y'all. It was very harmless. Hold on for a second. My grandma used to give me the same kiss. Why you been looking like that?
I'm finna start in on these people, man. People kill me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
People kill me. And like you say, they not gay.
No, they're not. I ain't getting no indications.
But if they were,
I ain't judging.
who business is that?
It's not mine.
Damn.
Y'all, let me tell y'all this. My grandmother used to give me the same kiss. And I see them kiss. I guess it's the old people thing. Angela Bassett, she like what, 60?
Yeah.
So I think that's the old people thing. It got to be. It got to be. As long as you don't put your tongue in my mouth,
Nah, for real.
we good.
But the crazy thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a kiss.
Yeah.
That was a little
That's,
pet.
look, that what Lil E just said. That wasn't.
There you go, E. Like that was a little old peck, man. That wasn't even no kiss, man. People be tripping. They be making something out of nothing.
Yeah, always.
That's crazy.
I just have to say this. Just because Regina King and Angela Bassett gave a little peg, don't mean they are butt tigers. They are not the butt tigers, okay? So y'all, you can't say it, but I can. So y'all stop making these folks out to be lesbians, and they are not that.
Nah, for real.
Okay, and just like Lil E say, and Kay, that wasn't really no kiss. That was a little peg.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, as long as she didn't get no tongue action, that she good.
Nah, for real.
She good. Let me see. What he say? If they were, and if they were, invite me. Okay, we gonna talk. We gonna stop talking to you.
Nah, real talk,
So that's enough on that. I just want to touch on that right quick. How people be putting something together that's not really together. They just want to make it together.
That's crazy.
Okay. So y'all, my next criticized topic that people are talking about is Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. For those who do not know who Jasmine Crockett is, she represents the Dallas and Duncanville area in the Senate, of course. She took Eddie Bernice Johnson's place.
Yeah.
So, y'all, when I tell y'all, and this is a young woman, she's like 42.
It was endorsed. She endorsed that woman, man.
Yeah, she's like 42, 43 years old. Young woman. And when I tell y'all, she give the people in Senate hell, especially them Republicans, baby, she give it to them. I got another clip for y'all. I'll watch this clip, y'all, and catch Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett in progress. Y'all hold tight.
Let me tell you why nobody wants to talk to y'all behind closed doors, because y'all lie. That's just the bottom line. You have done it thus far in this investigation. You have done it this far. as it relates to this committee. And every single hearing, y'all spin, spin, spin. I don't know how y'all are still standing right now, because you should be quite dizzy from all the spinning that you're constantly doing when it comes to spinning the truth. You talk about free and fair elections, but you back a guy who we know tried to steal the election. And this isn't about what Democrats have to say. Let me remind you, for those of you that don't know how the justice system works, it's not a matter of the president went in and indicted Trump, but we are talking about grand juries. Grand juries are comprised of American citizens, and the people that have entered pleas of guilty that will be flipping on your leader in a minute, they are Republicans. I do want to point that out. And half of them were Republicans that were handpicked by Donald Trump himself. So, to be clear, whatever happens to your little leader, it's going to be because of the actions that he took. So you can talk all you want to about how January 6th was nonsense, but all of y'all were running at that time. Y'all were grabbing y'all's gas masks and y'all were running to your offices because you didn't know if they were coming to kill you. You should have cared that somebody was there to protect you, but instead you want to play games because you found out that it was your leader that decided that he wanted to propagate an insurrection on our country. So don't tell me that you care about the Constitution, because you don't. All you care about is Trump getting reelected, and I'll yield the last of my time to my leader.
Thank you very much.
Y'all, I am a Jasmine Crockett fan.
Yeah, go get that, Jazz, for real.
When I tell y'all this is what she do all the time
Facts.
in the Senate, she let them have it.
Facts.
And I love it. For one, she young, she a woman, and she black.
And
So she got like 3 strikes against her. Why they don't even care for her right now?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But every time she stepped foot in that Senate chambers, she let them have it. I know they tired of her black ass.
And let me tell you something. Anytime you have a young, intelligent, I'm talking about well-educated, well-spoken, powerful black woman like that ain't afraid to speak her mind.
That's right.
Man, we got to protect that woman at all costs.
Oh yeah.
I don't trust the government. I don't trust none of it. Because what she said to them folks pissed them off.
Oh yeah.
Because she wasn't lying. They say the truth hurt. That go for anybody.
That's right.
When she said that they were grabbing their mask and that they were running because they didn't know if they was coming to kill them, it's the truth. They didn't know what was going on until later.
And all of them running like bat out of hell.
All of them.
Yeah, Republicans included. They all was running, trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yep.
He said she's a female Eric Mays.
Go hard.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Go hard.
She don't play no games with them, and I love it about her.
Go hard.
And anybody that takes you, first of all, if you in replacement of Eddie Bernice Johnson, you got to come with it.
Yeah.
You gonna have to, because you know she ain't playing no games. God rest her, they just buried her last week. So she got the right one that took her spot. So I shout out to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
For real. We need more like her.
Yeah. Especially. And then it took me back to when Baldhead Truth used to always say that get to know your local officials. Yeah. And I know for me and probably many others, we lack on that.
Right.
You know, we more or less care about what's going on as far as the 4-year presidency run and stuff like that. But I don't know anybody that I can think of that really take the time out to do research on the local officials. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't think about it. But now with her, I pay attention more.
Yeah. You have to. You really have to. Because we complain about things that's not going on, things that's not happening in our community.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I really didn't start paying attention to anything until it was possible for Barack Obama to win the first election.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started paying attention to certain things. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, EBJ, Eddie Bernice Johnson, man, she was the truth.
Yes, she was.
She was smart. She was one with herself, so she understood that her time was running short. So she put everything, even from the attorney that she hired to sue the doctors in the hospital for what happened to her. She put all her ducks in a row because she knew.
She knew.
And when I tell you, she put the right person in her spot.
Yeah.
In her job.
Yeah.
Cause hey, that young lady there, man, she's a pit bull, and she say, I'm telling you.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I love it, y'all. So shout out to, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, man. She keep doing what we doing. She got my vote for next time.
Man, you straight up.
Real. All right, y'all. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. And I think this is something that this cat has been waiting on. So I'm pretty sure everybody, have seen the video of the preacher and his mistress. The preacher and the mistress that busted in on a Sunday morning service to confront her future baby daddy because she pregnant by. Let me tell you why I'm mad.
Why you mad?
Why you coming on? So you couldn't go to Wednesday like we're doing Bible study.
I was thinking that.
You could have came on a Wednesday when it wasn't that many people, but you showed your ass on a Sunday morning. You know everybody be at church on Sunday. Wednesdays.
I swear I was thinking that.
You couldn't wait 2 days to bust a man.
I swear I was thinking that.
It's cold blood, y'all. But as always, y'all, I got a video. For those who have not seen it, I think everybody has seen it. If you ain't seen it, shame on you.
Right.
So let's go to the video, y'all, and watch how this plays out. All right, y'all. So, as y'all can see, we didn't play the whole video, y'all. That video was literally 10 minutes long, so we couldn't play the whole video. But after they put the lady out, first of all, how did I beat that bitch up at church?
I think it was the baby mama.
She probably was talking because she really was trying to attack the wife.
Yeah.
Or she did attack the wife. But what the wife got to do with her husband cheating? You should be mad at him, not her.
Hey man, like I told you. For whatever reason, they be backwards like that. Boy, they don't be mad at the men. They be want to come at them wives, man. I don't know.
And as y'all can see, when I put the little Facebook little post up, it was 2 of them. So for one, they ain't want nobody to put any information out about what took place. But hell, it already made viral on TikTok about it. And then this past Sunday, y'all, like 2 days ago, they didn't even have no church service. Because they ain't got no pastor. They end up firing the man, basically. They did end up firing him, but if the video would have continued on, he got up and spoke and said how basically he ain't going nowhere. He is still the pastor of this church, and we gonna do things in decency and in order. But I'm like, how you go to the prayer and tell me about how to do this in the church, in the pulpit, and you out here got this woman pregnant,
wide open with,
wide open. What's his name? You remember his name?
Is it Scott?
Something like
Pastor Scott.
Pastor Scott. You listening, man? You bold as hell.
Yeah.
But y'all, so he spoke, and then his wife spoke, saying how she gonna stand behind her man. So let you know that he's probably done this on several occasions. I mean, I hate the stereotype, but ain't nobody gonna stand. If you come on now, and this girl is young. That girl look young.
Yeah.
That's the girl they put out of church. So she looked very, very young.
I don't know, man. I just it's just a cold piece. It goes back to I'm smiling, but it's not funny. I'm smiling because when I first saw the clip, everybody, I have a saying that I always say, and my grandmother used to say it, but my whole family said, if you ever been around me to hear me say, you fucking up the church's money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real saying. And that's what Pastor Ricky Scott, that's what you're doing. You're fucking up the church's money. y'all already missed the service, so y'all didn't get no tithes, no offering, no nothing last week. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm smiling. But the reality of it is, you know, we understand that even pastors are men.
Right.
Right? You're still of the flesh. We get it. But even with that, you have to conduct yourself in a manner that's conducive to the position that you hold.
That's true.
That's straight up.
That's true.
Because if you're standing up there in the pulpit and you're doing certain things, I mean, you're saying certain things and you're doing the opposite, that's fraudulent, man. You're playing like you're playing. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me nothing if you're not walking it. That's how I view it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I feel sorry for the wife. I feel sorry for the young lady. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I honestly don't think Pastor Rita Scott fazed by none of it.
Oh no.
I don't. If y'all get a chance, go watch the whole video.
Watch the whole video because
I think he was more concerned about not being the pastor than either losing his wife or having a child outside of his marriage.
I think he was more or less concerned with the fact that his ass was caught.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like my wife said, that girl probably forewarned him.
Yeah.
He probably stopped calling her.
Yeah.
She probably was texting him. He wasn't texting her back. Yeah. So she probably said, not texting, I'll come to that church Sunday. Yeah. That's what happened. Not coming back. I'm going to come to that church Sunday. And she did just that.
Showed up and showed out.
Showed up and showed out. Man, and you have the nerve to be mad at the wife. But here's the thing. Before you got into bed with him, you knew he was married.
Yeah.
It's not like it was you a member. She's supposed to be a member of the church, so you knew that it was a first lady in this church.
But let me.
Oh Lord. But what?
No, I'm just saying. She understood that. She know he married. She totally understood it. But it's a coin flip, honestly. On the heads of the coin, you have we got what we got going on, but I'm not leaving my wife. But on the tail side of the coin, we may have for me and my wife not happy right now. There's a possibility I may be leaving her. They do both.
Yeah.
People do both. You know, they'll say it to you like, hey, you know, I ain't happy over here, or the relationship ain't what it is, I don't want to be here.
And that could be the case. And Miss Turner, you are right. She warned him. I agree with you. She definitely warned him.
Yeah, she did.
And that could be the case. But ultimately, here is the problem at hand. You are a shepherd.
Yep.
In this house of the Lord.
Of the Lord. Amen.
How can, and even if y'all not happy or whatever case may be, I mean, people have problems and that's possible. But how can you sit up in this pulpit?
Right.
Sunday, after Sunday, giving me the word of God, basically saying, don't do this, don't do this, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that. It's not God, none of God if you do this, that, and the third. How can you do that? And when you leave this church, get in the bed with somebody other than your wife.
That's real. And I'm not justifying.
And then get back up in the pulpit like you probably wasn't with her 2 nights before.
I'm not justifying his actions. I'm justifying why she reacted the way she reacted. Ain't no justification for what he did because you're of the cloth, my brother, unfortunately. And then you signed up for that.
Yeah.
Like, you could have been a lot of things.
You could have been a teacher.
Hey, you decided to be a man of the cloth. So with that certain luxuries per se. And
I mean, of course, I'm not nowhere near a preacher, but I'm pretty sure that's a pretty hard job. And you know, just like sometimes in the things that we do, you know, as far as you know, DJing and MC, women may throw themselves at you. And I'm not saying this woman might throw herself at him. It's a possibility. We don't know the story of how it ended up with a baby.
Yeah, but you gotta be like, I don't know, man. He just tripped out, man. He tripped out with this one.
He tripped. He did that.
So them women be throwing themselves at you at the party?
I would not disclose any information such. Oh, we ain't talking about me.
You're right. We
ain't talking about me.
I just asked a question. It's cool.
Will be throwing themselves at you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you go ahead and answer your shit. I'm not answering
They
nothing.
do shit. And I be like, hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah,
I know one woman, she's kind of threw herself at me, and I'm like, my wife would she'll beat you up.
right.
I just like, she'll beat you up. And I walked on. I ain't in that, So, yeah, that what he did was
Out of line.
absolutely unacceptable. And they did, fire the man, which he should have known that was coming. But in his mind, he thought he couldn't be fired or whatever the case may
Yeah.
be. The only thing they could not do at that time is they could not, because they called the police, they could not actually put him out the
Yeah.
church
Yeah.
because he did not do anything technically wrong as far as standing up there being caught. Excuse me. Lil E say, what about, oh no. Excuse me. I listen. The pastor over there, that's been an ongoing issue. I mean, they've been talking about that for years.
Lil E the trip thing. Lil E, you don't want me to take it there on that one.
I mean, we are very transparent. Look, I'm gonna say this.
Say it, because I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna just say this. The whole thing with that particular pastor has been going on for a number of years.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to figure out, has any proof came along? Because everybody's just talking, but where's the proof? Is any proof? Because I can't say if I saw any proof because I haven't. So it's hard to sit up here and say, oh, this man does this and a third, but you don't have no legitimate reason or proof to show that. I don't know.
See, the thing about it is,
I'm not a member over there.
the thing about it is, I don't have proof
Mm-hmm.
because proof is something that you can actually show the masses that you're speaking about, that you're talking about.
Right.
But I know people.
That's
I was
not good.
once a musician for that 300 voice choir out of Skyline. My
Yep.
brother was a musician. We got family that went to Skyline. Like, we know. Like, I'm talking about firsthand. Like, this ain't no it happened to a hunger and hunger told I couldn't told us. Now this family, we know this went on.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So when those things are coming out now, we just kind of shake our head because it's like, this been going on, man. Them girls, and I'm gonna tell my age, I'm gonna take it way back. I'm 45, I ain't ashamed of it, I'm 45. If you remember back in the day, y'all remember British Knight, y'all remember Troop, y'all remember all those big leather coats that you see Eric Ben, Rakim, and Cool Modi and all those rappers wearing.
Yeah.
Those girls was walking in them schools with them coats on, what they call dookie ropes, them dookie rope gold chains.
Yeah.
And they were telling where they got that stuff from.
Ooh.
They were telling where they got that stuff from. Man.
Hope ain't no eyebrow cameras on here.
I don't care. Shit, I ain't scared of them. Yeah, take that up with him. Nah, for real.
But this has been going on for a number of years.
35 or better.
Yeah, so I mean, what am I trying to say? I can't speak on something I don't know. I just go by hearsay. You, on the other hand, have a different story. You know what I'm saying? But my thing about it is, if y'all know this has taken place or has gone on or blah blah blah, why has nobody done anything about it?
The thing about it is, there have been things done about it, but I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people out there, y'all know it. If y'all think I'm lying, just look at the history. Show me where a pastor, a priest, anything has been convicted of doing something like this. You know why they won't convict them? You know why they won't?
But I'm gonna give you one. Hold on, let me think.
Yeah,
Okay,
give me one.
Eddie Long.
He was convicted.
No, he wasn't
He
convicted.
wasn't convicted.
He wasn't convicted. No.
That he was crucified in the public opinion. He was crucified in the media, but he wasn't convicted.
No, he wasn't convicted.
The reason that they won't be convicted, those names like that, is because if I'm a politician,
Mm-hmm.
that church hold how many members? That's how many votes? Now y'all leave that man alone. I might need that 3,500 votes.
Mm.
Not for real. That it'll never happen, especially in the black community. You know why?
You like to sweep shit under the rug.
That, and if nobody else had a power, don't judge, excuse me. The white man had a power. When the white man need to vote, where he go? When he need to vote, where he go?
Yeah.
He go to the church. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
Because if you end up arresting that man on what he done, that church got so many members and they family, they gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sad, but that's the truth.
Today you got to be, for some reason, I was always taught that the church was always be the safe place, but now, and I'm not saying about this with all churches, I'm definitely not, but now it makes you question a lot of things.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
You do.
Especially, that pastor that's what I can't remember what state that was out of, but going back to him, not only that, but the woman he apparently got pregnant, they said he would sleep with multiple women in the church.
Mississippi, I think.
And the associate pastor, who was a man.
Yeah, he was him and old BJ.
You looked up the man's name. So the associate pastor was named BJ somebody.
And his first name ain't BJ. His initials ain't BJ. That's just what they call it. What BJ stand for?
I don't know.
Me either. But
I don't want to know.
Yeah, he was creeping with the associate pastor. BJ.
And we looked up BJ, y'all. I wish I had the picture of him. And he looked real cheerleaderish. He like a cheerleader.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it like that. A silhouette.
Yeah.
A majorette.
Yeah. All them it's.
Yeah. So if he is messing with BJ, yeah, BJ is the one. But anyways,
Oh, BJ.
Yeah, BJ is definitely the one. But hey, so yeah, it definitely went down at that church where they did, released him of his duties, which they should have, because what he did was unacceptable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still mad at the girl not coming on the Wednesday. Y'all actually came on a Wednesday. You should have did that on Sunday. Church full.
I'm gonna do my research. Would it be special if we could get her on the Breezy Way?
I'm probably too busy laughing. I probably wouldn't even able to do it. Oh my God.
We're trying to understand how this thing transpired, how this thing unfolded. Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm just curious to know, like, how long y'all been messing around?
They say she's been a member of the church since 2019. So, I mean, not saying that that's how long it's been going on, but that's when she actually became a member.
But here's my thing. And again, I'm not condoning what the man did. Because it definitely was wrong. But you had to miss somebody in the church? You couldn't find nobody at the gym? Somebody worked at Starbucks?
I guarantee you with her, and I mean, she made, black women age beautiful. So she may not be as young as she looked. But
that's true.
If she is as young as she looked, it's all about status. It's about status. I'm knocking down the pastor, yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about Bible, I'm
with you, Lil E. No, for real.
That's what we say.
I totally agree with you. I just think that, but again, going back to, she probably warned him. She said to him, "You don't answer my phone call, I'll be at that church Sunday." And you probably ain't been coming.
He playing tough guy.
Thinking she wasn't gonna do it.
She wasn't gonna do it.
Sure.
Showed up.
Baby, she made a believe out of me.
And there was some kind of altercation went on because her blouse and everything was open. So that it was something.
I told you that she was trying to fight the wife. Who stood up and said, "I'm gonna stand by my man." You a fool. No, you know what? I ain't even call you no fool. I guess that's your belief, thinking back from 1945 when you stay with your husband and don't believe in getting no divorce and stuff like that. But at the same time, in the Bible it does say you ain't believe in fornicating. I'm just saying.
Man, they don't look at that Bible until it's beneficial for them.
Ooh, you might touch somebody or touch them. Don't do that now.
They don't. We can do that all day when it comes to these churches because I be on it. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I had a situation when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
The first lady of our church, beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? She always treated, all the kids. She always treated us nice. We love this woman, right?
That was the first lady.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, I remember I looked up and just like all of a sudden she wasn't at church anymore. And mind you, I'm a kid. I'm like maybe 9, 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked my mom, I'm like, hey, where, when I say her name, I don't care where Miss Smith at.
Yeah.
And so my mom,
Sister Smith, where you at?
exactly. So that's when my mother explained to me about cancer. That was my first time ever hearing about cancer.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So, my mother let me know, ain't no cure for cancer. She just kept it real with me.
Yeah.
So, I'm sad about the situation. Fast forward a little over a year, we were getting ready to go to a fellowship with another church.
Mm-hmm.
So the pastor's back on the phone in the phone room, and he's on the phone with Miss Smith. Now, I'm helping load the drums up because we're transporting drums from our church to the visiting church. But
Right.
I heard him on the phone in the phone room, and he's saying, "Well, what do you want to eat?" And I guess she said, "I'm not sure whatever way y'all going." So he was like, "Well, we're going to stop at for anybody, like I say, old school. Anybody know Wyatt's cafeteria?
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to go to Wyatt's. You know what I'm saying?" And maybe she was like, "Well, I don't think I want to go to Wyatt's." And he said, um, "Well, I'm not going two places, so you need to figure out what you're going to eat." And he hung up in her face.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's your wife.
Yeah.
I know her situation. She's sick, bro. Right?
Yeah.
So we get to Wyatt's, and you booed all up with the organ lady.
No, in front of
The organ
everybody?
man, yeah, man. I told you, Breezy, we could like when we get off the
Wait. So you mean tell me he got on the phone with his wife
I'm telling you,
and he put her with the organ lady in front of
in front
y'all?
of everybody,
Oh, he bold.
in front of everybody, and Miss Smith died. God rest her soul. I love that lady. Miss Smith passed, and like a couple years later,
He married that
he
lady.
married her. He married the organ chief.
So was the people in the church accepted?
Let me tell you something about our people. When when you come from the old school, the old era, you know what I'm saying? You see no evil, you speak no evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't agree with it, you don't say nothing, you mind your business and all of the above. But I can genuinely say from being a kid that learned how to get in rooms and shut up and listen, well nobody with that. Well
No.
nobody with that.
No.
And we lost members because of that too. Well nobody with it.
And y'all probably, and I hate to say that, considering the fact that this woman was sick, y'all probably been messing around.
Yeah, they had. They had.
Yeah, they probably been
They
messing
had.
around. I'm pretty sure once she started getting more and more ill. Sometimes your physical appearance change.
Yep.
You might not be attracted to her no more physically.
Yep.
You might not be able to perform sexually to your wife anymore.
Yep.
It could be a number of factors. So at that point, that's when you probably start, seeking the organ lady.
Nah, for real. And that's it's cold because I remember my mother telling me when they went to the funeral, the organ lady was crying so hard. And my aunt asked my mama, like,
Why she
why
crying?
the hell is she crying so hard? And my
Yeah.
mama told her, because that's guilt. That guilt eating her up.
Mm-hmm.
That guilt eating her up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's crazy out here, man. That's one of the reasons. Shout out to my little brother, man. He's now the pastor.
That's
What I'm
my
saying? Doing it the right way.
friend. That's
Pastor
my
Garen Bell, Morningstar
friend.
Missionary Baptist Church, man. But the truth of the matter is, that's one of the reasons I feel back from the church.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
I feel back from church. And the pastor used to always ask my mama, like, why drummer man don't ever come to church no more? And my mom was like, ask him. You ask him.
Mm-hmm.
But he would never ask me because Lord knows if he'd asked me, I was gonna tell him.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell him.
You gotta hold them accountable. That's what
Man.
they feel as though they can't hold these preachers accountable for a lot of things.
Yeah. And they say God work in mysterious ways because don't you know he ended up getting, you know, dementia, Alzheimer's, and he treated the organ lady like shit during that time.
What?
What? Went down through there with him, man.
He must have been an older man.
He was older.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was older.
Okay. That's cold.
Yeah. It is what
Are
it is.
is he still living?
Nah, he gone.
Oh, he gone.
He
Oh,
up out
God
of
rest
here.
his soul.
God rest his soul. He gone.
Where's the organ lady at?
She might be still around somewhere.
She never returned back to the church.
Mm-mm. No. She was at the church. She was still at the church.
Okay.
But you remember I told you our church went through some issues similar to this, but not with nobody getting pregnant, nothing but trying to vote the pastor out.
Yeah.
She was on that side that wanted to vote him out.
Wait. Okay. So this before they got married, I'm sure.
No, this was after.
After. So she wanted to vote her husband, now husband.
No. She wanted the person her husband passed the torch to. She wanted to vote him out.
Oh.
See, her husband had already died. The original pastor had already died.
Gotcha.
But they didn't like. They wanted Pastor Thomas to run the church under the old law.
See, nah, that's not gonna work.
But he was like, "No, we got too many kids. We got these youth.
That's right.
Youth attention, whatever. They wanted to keep it under the old law, and he wasn't with it.
That's right.
So his own daddy went against him. It's a dirty game out here, man.
Yeah, I mean, and then like you said, some people may know, and I'm gonna put my people on blast, and I love y'all though. But I came from a coaching church, Church of God in Christ, and if you people like my grandmother, of course she's though everybody knows she's no longer with us. You know, they had a lot of quote unquote rules that, you know, if you somebody like me who wasn't raised or born in this church, in this type of church, you know, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't do this, you can't do that. Oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, and stuff like that. A lot of man-made rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, we had a pastor come in, younger pastor, maybe 40s at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he grew up in the traditional, you know, Kojic church, but from what I got from it, he wanted to change the traditional ways.
Right.
Like you said, we had the church was growing. Yep. You know, you got the young people coming, teenagers, adults, young adults, or young couples, stuff like that. So a lot of stuff he was okay with that the older people were not.
Right.
And when I tell you, it was always something.
Always
something. So like, if people who don't know who that are not familiar with the coaching background, one thing they are not cool with is women wearing pants.
Women wearing pants. That's the number one thing.
That's the number one thing. Women wearing pants, like you are like, you are just like condemned to hell with you wearing pants. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, when he took over and stuff like that, he was okay with women coming to church wearing pants. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm cool with it. We're not here to judge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not doing none of that. So, you know, me, y'all don't judge me. I was very young, then I was like still in school. So, you know, I started wearing my dresses and then my goddamn, you know, stockings and shit.
Yeah.
I got my jeans on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, this was like mostly a family-based church. My family had a fit.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. They had a fit. I remember one of my aunts called me. And mind you, I'm in my early 20s at this point.
Right.
You know, I'm in my early 20s. And my aunt actually called me and said, don't kill my mama. And I was like,
damn.
Huh?
Damn.
Don't kill your mom? What you mean? You wearing these pants? Don't kill mom. Send my mom to the early grave. I said, if she died, it's gonna be because of me, because the Lord grave will come bring her ass home.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, situations like that. So, you know, he tried to make a lot of, I think, good changes to make the church grow and stuff like that. And then I think after some time, I think he got so much backlash and hell behind it. You know, he after like 10 plus years, I would say, he finally like resigned.
Right.
You know, and start his own thing. And when he started his own church,
he took off with him.
He took a lot of people with him. Even some of the older saints. I'm talking about in their 60s who grew up like this. They were like, well, we like him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna follow him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no longer part of that. Praise the Lord. But you know, needless to say, you know, stuff like that. I don't believe in organized religion.
Right.
I just don't.
Right.
I don't believe in organized religion. You cannot tell me I have to do this, that, and the third to be a part of this religion. Right. I just don't believe in it. That's why the church I go to now, baby, he like old boy, William Murphy. You know what I'm saying? He cool with all that.
That's how my brother is.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Long we ain't cussing and stuff like that. He's not tell you he ain't gonna pass no judgment on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. I'm reading some of these comments. Oh my God, I slipped up a couple months ago and busted one of the stairs they gave me. What you talking about? What you mean? Go back. Tell me what you're talking about. I think I got lost somewhere. Excuse me. And they wear dress pants too. Oh, okay. So you said you wore some dress pants and they still got on you about that. Typical. But yeah, y'all. So the church, that's a touchy subject.
I don't know, man. Unfortunately, the church is the biggest one of the biggest hustles out. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time.
So you look at the church as a hustle.
Yeah.
Really?
And let me explain myself.
Okay.
The reason I say that is because, like, these big churches, um, you go to that church, there is nothing that church should be able to sell me that cost me money. Straight up.
Okay.
One of the things my brother taught me as a pastor, when he was giving me some game about, when he took over the church. See, at our church, a lot of these churches out here, if y'all don't hear and y'all go to church and y'all pay tithes, just comment, I do. But a lot of these churches pay tithes. They pay their 10%.
Yeah.
Every Sunday. Some of these churches are taking up people paying tithes every Sunday, or every time they get paid, they paying tithes, right?
Right.
That's one thing my brother, he taught me the game. He said, man, when they spoke on bringing tithes, he said bring 10% of your storehouse to the church annually or whatever.
Right.
So my brother had things going on like, hey, y'all go to the store, grab toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go, grab plates, grab cups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they were talking to the Israelites when that statement was made. But they done flipped it to where they think.
Wait, time out.
Okay.
Somewhere I got lost. Who was talking to the Israelites?
Who told them bring 10%? I'm just saying. The thing about it is, it has turned into a hustle.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because you got some of these churches, and y'all know I'm not lying. These churches will bring in $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a Sunday.
A Sunday, yeah.
And you will have Miss So and So over here damn bad, right? Miss So and So gotta plead her case to the business and to the board, and why she need help. That woman sit up there. That's just like me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a firm believer in this. If this woman or man has been a member of this church for all these years, been putting in time, paying their money, donating their money, why should the family have to cash in with their insurance to bury that person? Why that church can't pay for that bill?
That's a good question.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? My mother been a member of the church since she was a kid. You know what I'm saying? My mama 70.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying in 70 years, I can only imagine the amount of money she gave.
Oh yeah.
So why once my mother, passed, why we gotta deal with my mother? I'm just saying that's the type of thought process I have. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these pastors are riding around in new cars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They riding around new cars, they living well, but yet you over here struggling.
That's right.
Scared to go to the church because either your business gonna be in the church that they done helped you.
That's right.
Or you're gonna have to go before all these people to get help.
That's right.
It's just a big hustle, man. It's very few churches out there. Don't get me wrong, not all churches. It's very few churches out there though that's really for the community, really for the people, really for the soul.
That's my church.
Amen.
Shout out to Wynwood Fellowship Church.
Amen. Shout out to the star.
Wynwood Fellowship Church, my pastor, Johnny R. Flower.
Already.
That's my guy.
I'm gonna have to come see Pastor too. I know he's been looking for me. I'm gonna have to come.
Yeah, I ain't gonna keep covering for you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That I tell about the flowers. Yeah. But
Man.
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And like you said, it's like it's a lot of churches that are not for the community or even for their members. Like you said, if they need something, they got to go through the hustle and bustle to try to plead their case and talk about why they need it and got to pay them back and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you a scenario. We have a member of our church, and I'm not gonna disclose no names, of course, like that. But anyways, she got to go through like a major procedure because she's battling cancer.
Okay.
Right. And so Sunday, like, pastor was like, well, we'll give you an X amount of money. Just we'll give it to you.
Right.
Because we know you're gonna be at work, got your baby, you gotta, maintain and blah, blah, blah. So he was like, we'll cut you a check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta pay nothing back.
Right.
This is from your church family to you. No, really we got your back.
That's how I go.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, pastor, I need 200. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just really kidding, y'all. But stuff like that, that's what we need more of.
I never understood why, if anybody out there know of anybody that have dealt with a house fire, why is it that Red Cross beat the church?
Yeah, that's right.
Why is it?
That's right.
I can talk about this all day. Like this is what when me and my family get together, and my mother is a devout Christian. Like she
sure is. I love your mama too.
Man, me and her go at it. We go
talk. What? Me and my grandmother was like that.
Man, we have to have these debates because I'm not arguing with you. Help me understand. Help me see it from your point of view, and I'm gonna try to help you see it from my point of view.
But you know what? That's what they was taught.
Yeah.
Because my dad, my dad raised in the church. My grandmother was a missionary. My grandfather was a preacher. All this stuff, raised in church. But my dad he would preach to us about going to church, but he would not step foot in the church. He did not finally step foot in the church consistently and start doing things as far as going to church every Sunday until he was in his 60s. I want to say, excuse me, maybe late 50, early 60s.
Right.
And me and him, we got into a real bad argument one time. At this point, I had left the church.
Okay.
I'm gone. I'm like,
yeah.
And so he asked me one time. He was like, I want y'all to come to Family and Friends Day, and I was like, and my uncle's the preacher.
Okay.
I said, no, I'm not doing that. What you got? He did like, what you got? I said, your brother's a jackleg ass preacher. So at that point, me and him, we got into it outside. Yeah. At this point, I'm staying in my very first apartment, and my mom was there. And mom was like, "Hey, y'all, goddamn it, we goddamn. I mean, we going at it, you know what I'm saying? But as time, linger on and stuff like that, I still didn't go to the Family and Friends Day. It was a no for me. But one thing my dad said to me that makes sense. He said, no, I do not agree with everything that they teach or have in the church, but that's what I was taught.
Right.
That's what I was taught.
Right.
And he was like, and he asked me, and I think I told him, I can't remember why I no longer am a part of the church. He said, I understand. He said, because they're too judgmental.
Right.
If you know this Negro, then why is you there? But that's the whole. I'm glad my dad's in church personally because I'm telling you, he didn't start going to church until he was 60. But he said that's what he understands that. This is what he was taught. This is what his parents taught him. He can't say he 100% believe in everything.
Right.
But that's all he know.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
I totally get it now. But that's neither here nor there. But needless to say, y'all. So the purpose of our show tonight is if you know a preacher that comes on to you, just don't get pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah. And Pastor, if you out there wilding out, man, put it in a jaws, not a draws. Come on.
Ooh, man. What you say?
I'm just saying, you can't do that, man.
You can't. You can't. And for the wife that's sleep, that has the cheating preacher, it's okay to leave.
Be safe.
Yeah,
Been
that's
sorry.
you ain't lying. 'Cause everything right here's got you scratching. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, we finna get out of here, y'all. We enjoy y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in as always, each and every Tuesday, y'all. We'll be back next Tuesday. I don't know what we're talking about. We're gonna talk about something though. So we will see y'all next week. Of course, appreciate my brother for joining me
Always.
on the couch and talk about the church people,
Always.
amongst other things. All right, y'all. We see y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Stay warm.